How many times have you returned to this point? I have not counted. 3 years. You're here almost every single night. And as time goes by, your memory is beginning to fade. Don't stand in my way. No matter how long I linger here, no matter how deep the truth is hidden within the shadows, I will find it. Then I guess you have no time to lose. The key to the case is that book.
Whoa, welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna try a new game called, you can see here, Murders on the Yangtze River. Yangtze River. I think that's how you say it. When we are developing the game, we have learned from a number of excellent works, including game Ace Attorney series, Diamond in the Sound of Gunshot, Alibi Breaker by Sujiro Oyama, Locked Room Collector by Sujiro Oyama, Onagaranpa Kirigiri by Takekuni Kitayama, The Villa Lila Case by Ayukawa Tetsuya, Comic The Kindaichi Case Files by Simaru Amaji. Ace Attorney series is the good one. There. Vito Isaac Newton became the detective Million Shumu. We pay our highest tribute to these works and their creators. If you are interested in Murders on the Yangtze River, we would highly recommend you to enjoy above mentioned works. Nice, I like it. Let's see. Basically the voice, there's no option to turn off the voice. I mean, we can turn off the voice, sure, but let's just keep it, you know, original. And I'll just read off narrative. That's how you say it. Hold on. Narrate words. Yeah. Guess that's how you say it. Okay, let's go. God, the sound is so loud.
我曾与死亡签契，
I inked a pact with death. Turn the sound down a little bit. It's really loud.
静候他的到来。
Awaited his arrival patiently.
今夜，他终于叩响了门扉。
Tonight, he finally knocked on my door. Knock, knock. Unexpected Misfortune, Chapter 1. Open up! If you won't open these doors, we are breaking in. Uncle?
哎呀，这可如何是好啊！
Oh no, what in the... What could this possibly be?
罗翁，
No, Master Lu. 30 minutes later.
大人，这杀人犯竟然在现场睡着了！
Officer Ma. Your Honor, the murderer is sleeping like a baby at the scene of the crime.
头好晕，思绪一点都不清晰。
Sheng Chengping, the name of the murderer. My head is spinning. I can't seem to clear my mind.
杀人犯，这是在说我吗？
The murderer? Could he be talking about me?
给我老实点，别动！你这个杀人犯！
Officer, stay still and quit moving, you murderer.
不是我，我是一名侦探，到此。
No, it's not me. I'm just a detective. I came here to...
狡辩！你竟敢杀了罗翁！
No, you're lying. How dare you kill Master Lu?
麻布头勿要激动，让他把话说完吧。验明正身还是必要的。
Calm down, Officer Ma. Allow him to finish. We need to verify his true identity.
在下沈正平，是一名旅行侦探。
I am Sheng Chengping, a traveling detective.
我和我的助手阿福，是昨天晚上才到这座小镇的，为取一份旧案的线索。
My assistant Afu and I arrived in this town last night to obtain clues on an old case.
我们乘的船中途出故障了，折腾到深夜才靠岸。
Our ship broke down midway and we struggled until late at night to reach shore. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hmm.
没想到咱们这么晚才到，
还不是因为我们的天才发明家烧了发电机。
这是船长的错。我很早就提醒过他换零件了。
船长最大的错误，就是让你碰发电机。
And this art is so nice. I like it.
诶，好像有个姐姐在哭啊。
Why is she crying?
姑娘，你还好吗？
诶，怎么跑了？
或许有难言之隐吧。
那我们继续赶路吧。话说回来，你要拜访的这位作家，真的跟那种悬案有关？
我有预感，他会成为案子的突破口。
Hmm. So he's like a witness, and he died, and the murderer trying to frame him, the detective, as the murderer. Okay.
往院子里走，就到目的地了。咱们一块儿见。
啊，我不一起吗？
你得找零件修船。
好吧，好吧，早点回来，我去找零件了。
好吧，好吧。Oh, sheep to walk? Yeah, well, I like that. Just want to be nice, walk slow like that. Knock knock.
谁呀？都这么晚了。
Who goes there? He's late.
在下沈正平，与罗贝先生约好今日见面。
I am Sheng Chengping. I have an appointment with Mr. Lo to meet today.
途中遭遇风暴，耽误了行程，
My journey was delayed by a storm en route.
不敢失了先生的约，才冒昧深夜前来。
I did not wish to miss our appointment, so I took the liberty of arriving at such late hours.
沈仲平，我们什么时候见过吗？
Shane Chongping, have we met before?
我们素未谋面，一直都是书信来往。
We have never met in person. We have always communicated through letters.
哎，想起来了，请稍等啊。
No pay. No pay. Oh, I see. One moment.
沈先生，请进。
Come on in, Mr. Shane.
麻烦沈先生稍等一下。
Oh, he looks like a detective. It's like a detective outfit. Please wait a moment, Mr. Shane.
我得把手头的故事写完，怕断了思路。
I must finish writing the story on hand. I do not wish to break my train of thought.
没关系，我在一旁静候便是。
No need to worry. I shall bide my time and I'll wait for yours.
晚上天凉，想麻烦先生帮我关门，挂上门栓。
It's cold in the evening. Could I trouble you to close the door and hand the latch for me? Okay. Jane Chongping, a Western style mirror. It seems out of place compared with the other furniture in this room. Oh, yeah, of course. Find all the clues we can, huh? It's writing. A wardrobe slightly taller than a person. A lock hangs from the handles. There are piles of old books underneath the novelist's bed. They're all covered in dust, which means that he has not read them in quite a while. That's it. Yeah, I should talk to him.
门已关上，先生可以放心。
The door had been closed. Please be at ease.
我这次前来，确实是有要事。
I came here today on account of an important matter. Why is he talking to him? Because he was saying he gotta finish his story.
先生可曾听说过3年前发生在英国伦敦的那桩奇案？
Have you ever heard of the peculiar case that happened in London 3 years ago?
案子的事情我们慢慢聊。
Let's take our time to talk about this case.
沈先生舟车劳顿，应该还没有吃东西吧？
You must be tired from traveling afar. I'm sure you haven't had anything to eat yet.
这里有些本地特色的炒糕，就在我旁边的箱子上，请先生务必尝一尝。
There are some local rice cakes on the chest beside me. Please, I insist, have a taste.
那就恭敬不如从命了。
That would be rude of me to decline. Maybe there's a sleep pill in there? When he eats, go to sleep? I think so.
盘子里摆着几块晶莹剔透的糕点，
There are a few pieces of translucent pastries on the plate. Oh, he's hungry.
确实有些饿了，我就吃一块吧。
I am quite hungry. Have just one piece. Ooh.
不对，这糕里
Wait, these rice cakes. Oh.
事情就是这样。我吃下那块炒糕后就晕了过去，直到大人们出现。
You are a detective. How do you fall for that trap? This is what had happened after I ate the cake. I lost consciousness until you all arrived.
你说， 你是被人下药了才晕倒在房间中的吗？
So you're saying that you fainted inside this room because someone had drugged you?
的确如此。
That is correct.
狡辩！即便被人下药了，凶手也只可能是你。
So you're not to weasel. Even if you were drugged, the only possible murderer is you.
本捕手握铁证，是绝技不可能弄错的。
I've got ironclad proof. There's no way I'm wrong. Okay, now Officer Mars sounds so stupid. Cannot just do that. Cannot accuse me. Really can because he's on the murder scene, right? Ironclad proof. Where? Where's the proof?
不知能否请马捕头详细说一说，你手中的铁证是什么？
Officer Ma, would it be possible to ask you to elaborate on what the ironclad proof is?
大胆，竟敢挑衅本捕！
How dare you trying to provoke me?
理越辩越明，知县大人也一定想听听你的分析，才能避免弄错，不是吗？
Two fears no questions. Surely the judge also wants to see your proof to avoid misjudgment.
罗佩是本地名人，本官必要给乡民一个交代。
Lope is a local celebrity. I must account for this properly to townspeople.
马捕头就说说吧，人抓的我也安心点儿。
Tell us what you know then, Officer Mar. Just so I could be at peace with this arrest.
好，让你清楚自己是如何被抓的。
Fine, just so you know how you got caught. Deduction. Reasons for suspecting
紧张知县
possession.
原因很简单，直到我们发现尸体之前，这个房间都处于密闭的状态。
Judge Chang, it's simple. Up until we found the corpse, this room was completely sealed off.
密闭状态，
Sealed off?
屋内唯一的窗户装有木格，人是不可能进出的。
The window frame prevents anyone from entering or leaving through it.
屋门又是从内侧插上了门栓，
The door was bolted from the inside.
若非本捕一脚踹断了门栓，我们都进不了屋。
If I hadn't broken the latch with my kick, we wouldn't even have been able to get in.
这意味着，凶手只可能是案发时还在屋内的人。
Which means that the murderer could only be somebody who was already in this room.
也就是你。
And that somebody is you.
怎么会这样？
How could this be?
房间是密闭的，还是我自己挂上的门栓？
The room was sealed off, and I was the one who hung the door latch. He did.
理是不是越辩越明了？
Ain't the truth as clear as day now?
还不认罪？
Won't you just confess already?
马捕头刚刚的分析还是很清晰的，我想应该不会弄错了。
How do you come to conclusions so fast? Officer's my deduction seems quite precise. I believe there has been no misjudgment.
沈先生，除非你能出示一份能证明你自己无辜的决定性证据。
Detective Shen, unless you are able to provide conclusive evidence to prove your innocence,
否则，本官就要下令将你羁押了。
I'll have no choice but to give orders to take you into custody.
我的双手都被绑着，该如何在这么短的时间里找到决定性的证据？
Both of my hands are tied. How am I supposed to find evidence in such a short time?
沈仲平，你要冷静下来，通过观察和推理来解决问题。
Calm down, Sun Champing. This problem can be solved through observation and reasoning.
一切行为都会在现场留下痕迹。
All actions are bound to leave a trace on scene.
我很清楚被害人不是我杀的，有人设了局来陷害我。
I am absolutely sure that I did not murder the victim. Someone's trying to frame me. Of course.
因此，在现场遗留的痕迹中，一定能找到所谓的矛盾存在。
So I will be able to find a contradiction within the traces left behind at the scene.
在回答知县的问题前，我必须先仔细观察一下现场。
Before I answer Judge Jane's questions, I need to carefully observe the scene first. Crime scene investigation. Sick. Sorry about that. Investigate. Several long, continuous blood spatters on the floor. They are cast off, pattern, blood stain. Let's look at the mirror. There is an evident gap within the 3 longest blood stain. 3. How could this be? A gap in the blood stain is most likely caused by someone wiping it away. Obviously, someone wiped the bloodstain, which shows that the crime scene has been tampered. That's not right. There are no evident trails that indicate these bloodstains were white. There should be a better explanation. The bloodstain was disrupted was likely because something blocked the way of the blood spatter. Okay, so here something blocked. Oh, right here, something blocked the blood. The appearance of a gap shows that something that was once there has been removed. Okay, so I guess we just gotta find that thing, unless they get rid of it. Chen Changping. The victim died facing upwards with multiple wounds on his chest, clothes stained with blood. My hands and feet are tied, so I can't get any closer to see any other details of the corpse. The weapon. A short blade stained with blood. This should be the murder weapon found within my grasp and now seen as evidence against me. Bloodstain knife, a short blade, blah 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 blah. You clue. The gap of the bloodstain shows that something that was once there has been moved. This gap? Oh, talk about that. I can see my reflection in the mirror. My face is pale and look quite dreadful. I do somewhat resemble a murderer. What else can we circle? Click here, click on his face, maybe? What else? Okay. Hold on, I'm clicking pointlessly. We checked this, we checked that. The wound. The blood on my sleeve most probably belongs to the deceased. It seems like there is also blood on my back as well. Quit moving, you punk. What are you trying at? Officer Ma, could I trouble you to help me take off my coat? Oi, how dare you order me around? I would like to take a look at the back to see if it also stained with blood. Indeed, Detective Shen, there are blood stains on your back. That's gotta be Master Lowe's blood. Yeah, you got the weapon, you got the coat.
找到能自证清白的证据了吗？
证了吗？ Have you found evidence that can prove your innocence?
这件证据就能证明我的清白。
This piece of evidence will be able to prove my innocence. Hmm. Probably coats.
请问马捕头，一个背对死者的人，能够用刀杀人吗？
Officer Ma, is a person able to kill someone with a knife while having his back towards them?
自然不能。
Of course not.
那么，
If so,
这件血衣便能证明我的清白。
this bloodstained coat will be able to prove my innocence.
难道这血衣不是你的？
So this coat ain't yours.
是我的，正穿在我身上。
It is mine. I'm wearing it.
真是胡闹！你手上持刀，衣服沾血，还敢说自己无罪？
What kind of nonsense is this? With knife and blood, you still saying you ain't guilty?
沈先生，这件血衣如何能证明你是无辜的？
Detective Shane, how does this bloodstained coat prove that you are innocent?
请看衣服上血渍的位置，出现在背后，而不是胸前。
Take a look at where the bloodstains are. They appear on the back and not across the chest. If you, right? So if you stab in the front, blood spatters will get to his front of his coat. I guess I got lucky on that.
这又能说明什么呢？
So what does that imply?
说明死者的血溅出时，我是背对着他的。
It implies that I had my back towards the victim when his blood was spilled.
我既然背对死者，自然无法举刀扎他的胸膛。
As my back is
因此，凶手
facing the
不是我。
victim, I am unable to raise a knife to stab his chest.
你定是在杀人的时候把衣服反过来穿了。
You must have turned your clothes inside out when you committed the murder.
这种鬼把戏本捕见得多了。
Such trickery is nothing new to me.
马捕头，请看这里，
Officer Ma, please look here.
地上有2道总是连续的抛甩状血迹，它们的中间有一个明显的断层。
The floor has multiple cast-off pattern bloodstains, including one with no noticeable gap.
断层的出现，说明在那里原本有一个遮挡物，后来移动了位置。
It shows that there was once something there that had been moved later on.
难道有人破坏了现场？
Did someone mess with the crime scene?
那个遮挡物，应该就是我自己。
That something was probably me.
我没猜错的话，我背上的血渍，应该能与地上的血迹拼合起来。
If I am right, the bloodstain on my back should be able to match the bloodstain on the floor.
这便能证明，案发时我已经晕倒在地上了。
This will prove that I was unconscious on the floor during the time of the crime. Shocked.
而倒在地上的我，是没办法持刀捅人并留下那样的血迹的。
I would not have been capable of stabbing him to create such bloodstains as I lay on the floor.
有一定道理。
There's some truth to that.
因此，事实的真相是，
Therefore, the truth of the matter is,
凶手杀死罗佩后，把刀柄塞到我手中，借机嫁祸给我。
after the murderer killed Lope, he planted the knife in my hands to frame me for his crime. Is it
即便全身被绑，也能冷静地分析、还原现场情况。
Even while you are completely tied up, you are still be able to calmly analyze the crime scene.
沈先生令我刮目相看呐、
Detective Shane, that's impressive. Are you gonna let me go?
看来你果然是个侦探。
It seems that you really are a detective.
大人过奖了，我的嫌疑终于洗清了吗？
You flatter me, Your Honor. So my suspicion has finally been clear?
屋内就你和罗翁，你不是凶手，难道罗翁是自杀不成？
As the only two people in this room, if you ain't the murderer, you saying he killed himself?
若想知道真相，我需要全面的调查一下现场。
If I want to find out the truth, I need to thoroughly investigate the crime scene.
但我手脚被绑，调查不便，不知张大人是否可以？
However, with my hands and feet tied, it is impossible for me to investigate.
麻布头，要不我们给他松绑？
Officer Ma, how about we untie him?
大人，万一他……
Your Honor, what if he?
大人放心，在查清案子之前，我绝不离开这里。
Rest assured, Your Honor, I will not leave this place until we get to the bottom of this case.
你要是敢在我眼皮子底下耍花招，本部绝不轻饶。
If you try any funny business under my nose, you pay for it. Wow. I am finally allowed to move around in this room. I need to investigate the crime scene as quick as possible. I can't miss a single detail. Ah, jeez. Hey, we changed the outfit. Looking better now. Throughout investigations, I will surely encounter many doubts. I should think carefully. God. Because I'm not good at this. Detective age 22. Wow, 22. Low pay, identity novelist, age 39, profile. An extremely talented 39? He's look like way younger than me. An extremely talented detective fiction novelist. I came to pay him a visit because of an old case. Unfortunately, he died in his home last night. Got two evidence. What is this? Glossaries. Oh. The Chinese word for detective appeared in the Song Dynasty from 960 to 1279 at the latest. Originally used as a verb meaning to inspect and inquire, the word was later developed to also be used as a noun. For example, the arms mentioned in the memorandum for the reappraisal of matters in Ji Town, written during the Ming Dynasty, including detective, which is equivalent to scouts in modern times. By the end of the Qing Dynasty and the beginning of the Republic of China, with the emergence of large quantities of detective fiction, such as Detective War and the stories of Sherlock Holmes, the term detective had evolved to refer specifically to investigators working on a case. Eh? Out of sense. Okay, what do we learn? Cast up pattern bloodstains are created when blood is released or thrown from a blood-bearing object in motion onto a surface, linear or arc-shaped in general. They are often distributed on surfaces situated in higher locations such as the upper end of the wall and ceilings. At times, the same cast-up pattern bloodstain will span across two surfaces. Good to know. New knowledge. But what is this? Did Lope commit suicide? If so, then Lope committing suicide would be the only possibility. However, he couldn't have framed me for his death after committing suicide. Perhaps I will be able to find some answers from Lope's corpse. But then, why did he feed him the rice cake? Right? Can I run out? Oh, he's probably gonna capture me if I run out. Talk to him real quick. Judge Chang, did you notice anything out of the ordinary when you arrived? Well, I was not aware of anything unusual. Lo Shewang shook the door. Officer Ma kicked it open, and we found you and Lope covered in blood. I suppose no one suspicious was discovered during that process. Well, not at all. What kind of person was Lope? Lope gained a great fame when his book Chamber of Doubts was serialized in the Shanghai news. As the first celebrity to come from this town in decades, naturally he was loved by all. His town was originally named Yangtze Town. To comply with popular will, we renamed it Pero Town. Alright, I understand now. Okay. I can't believe Judge Chang will allow you to join in on investigations. Don't even try to play any tricks. I'm watching your every move. Rest assured, officer, I will uncover the actual murderer. Better keep in mind, don't mess up the crime scene with your incompetence. Alright. In order to find out the truth, I would like Officer Ma to answer a few of my questions. Go on then, ask away. Officer Ma, were there any other people present when you arrived on scene? What happened? Why are you asking so much? Are you trying to say that I didn't protect the crime scene? Let me give you the facts. Everything is exactly the way it was when we arrived. No one's allowed to mess with the crime scene under my watch. You misunderstand me, Officer Ma. I just want to know what happened. What happenings occurred before I awoke. When we got here, Lo Shewang was shaking the door, saying he smelled blood coming from inside. I was worried about Master Lo, so I went up to the door and kicked them right open. After that, well, you know what happened after. I suppose no one could have come in or gone out during that period. Obviously, I've got a soldier standing guard outside the courtyard. We searched the entire premise, but we didn't find others, during which no one left either. That's why the murderer is definitely you. Who else could it be, huh? I understand. Once I complete my investigations, I will explain everything to you, Officer Ma. Go on then, ask away. Officer Ma, it seems you admire the victim. But of course, Master Lo was a great novelist. Everybody respects him. Does Lope have any relatives? His wife died young and they had no children. He's not a good-for-nothing nephew though. Over there, the one who won't quit sobbing. Stop crying already, I'm sick of that awful noise. Lo Shewang. Oh, alright. Go on then. No more questions. Book box. Wooden box is filled with books that Lope published. Ghost in the Well, Bells and Bones, Mysterious Echo, Confined Room Mystery. Ooh. Unfortunately, this copy of the Confined Room Mystery is not the original manuscript. You like the Confined Room Mystery too? This case is the same as the Confined Room Mystery. The reason why I came to visit Lope was to speak with him about this book. You got good taste. The death scenes in the Confined Room Mystery were absolutely stunning. Officer Ma, do you know where the inspiration of this book comes from? Ain't got a clue, but Master Lo was an extraordinary fella. Anything could have inspired him. But if we're talking about good storytelling, it's gotta be Stormman case. It's a real damn shame we'll never get to read the next volume. Okay. Close it, I find nothing show up. Check the mirror again. Can see my reflection inside the mirror. Will I be able to clear my name? Plate. There were several pieces of rice cake on the plate, but none Now they're all gone. Corpse. This is Lopez's corpse. Should I commence an autopsy now? The autopsy? External autopsy. Press the screen and hold. What? Oh. The deceased in his undergarments and his coat is gone. I have searched the entire room for it, but it is nowhere to be found. If this room is a locked room, could the coat disappear out of thin air? Doubt race. Body only in undergarments, missing coat. Head, neck, chest, arm, hand, knee, foot, ankle, thigh, arm, waist, hair. Male corpse. Okay. Tap. There were no abnormalities found on the limbs of the deceased. No hesitation wounds or defense wounds are present on any part of his body. It is quite peculiar. Limbs, no abnormalities, no defense wound. We learn some new words. Check it out later. No hand, anything on hand. Here. A faint fragrance can be smelled from the hair of the deceased. Scent is neither from flowers or incense or cologne. It seems to resemble a scent similar to camphor wood. Hints of camphor wood. The chest is stained with blood. Among the 3 evident stab wounds, 2 were fatal. The wound is small and deep. The shape of the wound is consistent with the blood-stained knife. The locations of the 3 stab wounds are irregular and in different directions as well. 3 fatal stab wounds. Okay. Color. There is white powder on the color of the deceased. That's a rice cake? Feels like something made from glutinous rice. These are crumbs from the rice cake. It seems that Lope had eaten a rice cake before he died. No. So no defense. He could die in his sleep, because he ate the rice cake. Lips. His mustache is crooked. Upon further inspection, there is glue on the sign. Oh. The mustache shape looks Western, not Han Chinese. Apparently, the deceased is wearing a fake mustache. Okay. Verified. Death by stabbing, no defense wound, or blah blah blah, only dressed in undergarments. Okay. I have completed investigations on the corpse. I need to reconsider relative clouds of doubt. Okay. Some facts. Hesitation wounds, also known as tentative cuts, refer to a series of self-inflicted shallow cuts made by people considering a suicide attempt for the final cut that causes death. These non-lethal cuts may be due to psychological contradictions, trying out the weapons to test its sharpness, experiencing feelings of pain, etc. Yeah, I've seen this happen back there like 10 years ago or something in my country. There were like teens that just cut themselves off like that. I don't know why. Defense wounds refer to the injuries inflicted upon the victim when resisting an attack from the assailant. There are generally 2 types of defense wounds: incisive wounds on the palms and the finger joint, penetrating wounds on the palms and the arm. Defense wounds don't appear in every homicide case. However, the presence of a defense wound, especially multiple defense wound, must be key evidence of murder. We didn't find any of this. Okay. Speak at him. Uncle, now that you're gone, I am truly alone. I am sorry for your loss. In order to uncover the truth, I need to ask you a few questions. You're the one who murdered him. There's no need for your crocodile tears. Someone murdered your uncle and framed me. I'm sure you would like to find out the truth as much as I do. Go on and ask then. Please tell me about the events you encountered this morning. Every morning, I come by Uncle's place to help him with jobs that he's too busy to deal with. There has to be someone to take care of mundane tasks, like cleaning up and feeding the chickens. What do you do for a living? My uncle pays me. I also help him organize his manuscripts sometimes. I understand. Please continue recounting what happened this morning. I came to visit Uncle, like usual, but I couldn't hear a sound from the room, which was strange. When I arrived, I saw Yangtze was already there. He said he didn't see my uncle either. I knocked on the door for quite a while, but no one answered. I have a sensitive nose, so I keep sensing the smell of blood coming from the inside of the room. I felt like something was terribly wrong, so I told Yangtze to hurry and get someone. When we finally entered the room, I found that my uncle has been murdered. Within your uncle interpersonal relationships, have you ever noticed someone suspicious? Aren't you the most suspicious person? Then let me pose this question differently. Did your uncle hold any grudges against anyone? My uncle was very friendly, but he held some kind of grudge against Yangtze, the errand runner. What kind of grudge? Yangtze attempted to steal coins from the table during a delivery, but my uncle caught him. Yangtze was seized by the government and got beaten for it too. When did this occur? It was about half a month ago, so I'm sure he's still bitter about it. So that's the motive, right? Do you suspect that Yangtze murdered him out of vengeance? After all, he's the one who delivers rice cakes to my uncle. Oh! Also, when he arrived here this morning, he was already here. I don't know how long he'd been. Now that I recall, he did have a sort of sneaky look on his face. It seems that it is necessary to talk about this issue with Yangtze. Okay. Lopez's desk is placed in front of the window. When I met him last night, he was bent over his desk writing the entire time. Let me take a look at what he has on his desk. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Quit moving around. I need to examine the desk and see if there are any clues. Who knows if there are any unpublished manuscripts sitting on the desk? Can't just go snooping around and touching stuff. Officer Ma, I understand your concerns, but I merely wish to investigate. I'll be careful. You better be. I'll be keeping a close eye on you from right here. There's a pile of blank rice papers in the drawer with a paperweight placed on top. Next to the papers are 2 new pens, 3 candles, and a box of matches. There's also a small box. It is an ink cartridge. Yeah, it is an ink cartridge made of tin holding a half-used ink block. Here is a book titled Tales of Moon Colony. There are several magazines underneath it, all of which are illustrated fiction. A stack of newspapers, Various issues of the Shanghai News have all published Lo Pei's works. The common white pomelo candlestick, they still have a stick of unburned candle on top. A simple square-shaped inkstone. There are several plum blossoms in gray on one side. There is a layer of residual. There's a layer of residual ink on the inkstone that is starting to harden into a gel state. A rack with 4 calligraphy brushes hanging on it. A piece of oil paper underneath the rack. The ink on one of the calligraphy brushes has not dried out yet. Probably the one that he used last night. A stack of books on the table, including The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. A frame on the window that would stop person from climbing in or out. No traces of scaling. I was not able to find any useful clue. It seems like something is missing from the table. Okay, something's missing. Tales of the Moon Colony. Tales of the Moon Colony can be rated as the ancestor of Chinese science fiction, written by Huang Zhang Jiaoshou. It was serialized in illustrated fiction between 1904 to 1905, with a total of 35 chapters and no ending. The subject of the novel is a peculiar balloon in which the main character travels across the sea in search of his wife and children, whilst encountering aliens from the moon. This novel combined the vernacular style of traditional novels with the essence of science fiction, creating a work of high artistic value in the late Qing dynasty. Late Qing dynasty. Jing, right? Whatever. Detective fiction. By the end of the Qing dynasty, under the influence and intervention of new ideas, Chinese people were increasingly eager to explore Western culture. During this time, novels easily became new favorites due to its accessibility and capabilities of being widespread, amongst which Western detective fiction, with its intricate plots and ingenious case designs, became the top choice for the majority of people. The stories of Sherlock Holmes was a big hit ever since it was first translated into Chinese and published in the Current Affairs newspaper in 1996. Interesting. Come on, dude, stop crying. Do I have doubt? Lo Shi-Wen stated that Yang was responsible for delivering rice cakes to Lo Pei. Theoretically, Yang had the chance to tamper with the rice cakes. He also had the motive. Could it be that Yang killed him out of revenge? I need to confirm this issue with Yang. If the room was locked, the coat could not have just disappeared out of thin air. The fact that the coat of the deceased is missing is particularly odd. Assuming Ma was honest, before they arrived on scene, the room was locked with no way in or out. Then this coat must definitely still be inside this room somewhere. I should talk with Lo Pei's relative. I need to obtain more information on the coat. Talk to him. I did not find any hesitation wounds from Lo Pei. That is very unusual for a suicide case. There are no injuries caused by a fight or a fall. It is also quite unusual for a homicide case. Perhaps this can explain why there aren't any defense wound present. Yep. 8, same one. Who could it have been? How were they able to leave the locked room? It seemed like something is missing from the desk. Nothing useful on the desk, however, I felt something was unusual about it. It seems like something is missing. What could it be? How did the murderer leave? So I hung the door latch myself. I hung the door latch. Lope and I were the only ones inside until Officer Ma broke in. The only way to enter or exit the room is by going through the wooden front door. How did the murderer leave the scene without removing the door latch? Or perhaps the other way, how did the murderer latch the door from the outside? Talk to him about the codes. In order to uncover the truth, I need to ask you a few more questions. Go on. Your uncle's attire coat, the stalker, and false mustache was quite unusual. The hat and the mustache were all characteristics of his novelist identity. He purposely dressed himself up this way to become famous. So that ill-fitting strange coat was also one of his characteristics. It looked like Sherlock Holmes' coat. Strange coat, you mean that western wind coat that he wore all the time? Precisely, the wind coat made of silk. The tailor-made coat was one of my uncle's characteristics. He spent a lot to hire the best tailor and use the best fabric for the coat, but it turned out. The fact that its wind coat is not present at the scene is what caught my attention. So you're saying that my uncle's coat disappeared out of thin air? Perhaps the murderer took it with them. The way you said it, Detective Shane, sounds as if it were a plot from a novel. Ooh. Yeah, it's probably from that chap in the room, whatever. I forgot the name of that novel. Let's see. The code was one of the characteristics of Lope's novelist identity. He always wore it. Something of such importance ought to be left at the scene. However, it is no longer in this room. The murderer is the only person who has left this room. He must have taken the coat with him. The murderer must have had a reason to do so. Okay. Is that this book right here? Can I do the book now? Yeah, it was the book there. The wardrobe's slightly taller than a person. It is locked. Let me try to pick the lock open. I give up. If only Afu was here. He's very skilled in things like this. And he's not here. A walnut bedside table. There are books and several old newspapers on top. Within the bedside table are undergarments and such. One of these newspapers carried the news of Lope's publishing his novel. The photo on his newspaper. Oh. The one on the left is Lope and the one on the right seems to be the lady we saw last night. Ooh. According to this, the young lady is Liu Pei Chang, editor who helped Lopez publish his books. Oh, I kind of have an idea. Maybe he get to a fight. Lope get to a fight with Yang because of that girl. That girl probably likes Lope, but Yang also likes her. Maybe. I don't know. Guess we'll see. There are piles of old books underneath the novelist's bed. They're all covered in dust, which means that he has not read them in quite a while. Huh? What else? A simple and modest front door made of pine wood. The broken latch still hangs on the door, exposing the brown lines within. Officer Ma, did you say that you broke this door latch with your kick? When I got here, that low Shi Wang was shaking the door with all his might. What good would that do when the door is locked from the inside? I got anxious, so I went up and bam, kicked the door right open. Hmm. Okay. We can look at. I don't know. All the evidences are wanting to gang her. I think we just go through this. How do we end? Can I get out? Can I go out? Okay, please.
先生，可算等到你了。
Young, have been waiting for you. He's here.
我听说屋里发生了命案。
I heard there's
大人
been.
有令，凶案
I'm gonna
现
let
场
them read through.
不许喧
I'm not
哗。
gonna read this part.
先生，你看起来脸色很差，不要紧吧？
我没事，不过在查明真相之前，怕是得滞留在这里了。
找到凶手了吗？最大嫌疑人是谁？
目前嫌疑最大的人是我。
原来凶手就是先生自己。我来帮忙。
哎，大人有令，闲杂人等不得入内。
丁老爷，我可不是什么闲杂人等。
大人有令，要俺守住此门，反正你不得入内。
军爷，张大人让你守住院门，是为了拦住那些与查案无关的人，对吧？
这是不假。
若是与案子有关的人，理应让他进来，这样才不会耽误了查案，不是吗？
倒也对。
丁老爷，沈先生不幸成为此案的嫌疑人，正殚精竭虑地调查真相，给自己洗清冤屈。而我是他的助手，那你说我是不是与查案有关？
俺明白了。
丁老爷果然是明白人。
你是帮凶，帮凶与查案也有关，不能耽误了查案。
大致情况就是这样。
唉，
这就是你对案子的评价？
哪里？我只是在感慨自己成为帮凶。
能让你进来就不错了，赶紧帮我查现场。
好嘞。
好嘞。Okay, I need to talk to him. Pick the rice cakes first. Hey Chung, what is this? These rice cakes are a local delicacy. I ate a piece last night. Huh? What did you pass, Chung? How did you feel after you ate the piece last night? I did not feel much. I ate a piece last night and lost consciousness right after. Seeing your reaction, this bundle of rice cakes probably not laced with knockout drugs. Okay, let's talk to him. Mr. Official, where can I go? I still have some steamed buns to deliver this morning. Excuse me, who may you be? My name is Yangtze. I run errands on the daily. I was the one who called the officials today. May I ask you about the case? Of course, everyone around knows that I'm warm-hearted, considerate, helpful, friendly. Just tell me about what happened this morning. Mr. Lowe loves rice cakes. Every morning, Mr. Lowe will ask me to deliver a bundle. As I specialize in errand running, my service is 100% impeccable. Everyone around knows. Just tell me about what you saw when you arrived at Low Pay's courtyard. Usually, Mr. Lowe is already out of bed and exercising in the courtyard, waiting for me. This morning, when I came to deliver the rice cakes as usual, I didn't see Mr. Lowe anywhere. I thought he probably overslept, so I hollered for him. Hollered? But there was no response. I saw the gates were open. So I went inside the courtyard and put the rice cakes on the table. Then somebody called out to me it was Mr. Lowe's nephew, Lo Wang. I went over to knock on the door, but there was still no response at all. Lo Wang smelled blood and asked me to call officials. I was so scared, so I ran all the way to the government office and got Officer Ma. Officer Ma and Lo Wang kicked the door open together while I waited outside. You mean to say that you never entered Lo Pei's house? After hearing someone die in there, my legs were scared stiff. How could I dare to go in? I was planning to leave, but a soldier came and blocked the gate, so I got stranded here. I understand now. Thank you. Is there anything you want to ask? Else you want to ask? Mr. Lowe's a celebrity, and I'm just an errand runner. Since Officer Ma is familiar with Mr. Lowe, why don't you go and ask Officer Ma about this? Oh, what do you mean by that? I got sight of Mr. Lowe and Officer Ma meeting in private several times now. Oh, interesting. Are they close friends with one another? However, there was once when they got into a fight and Officer Ma even unset his blade. Oh. Maybe this is heading in another direction. What were they arguing about? I didn't have the guts to eavesdrop. Officer Ma was already filming. I need to confirm that this bill with Officer Ma. The rice cakes Lopez eats are delivered by you, is that correct? Sure, I deliver them every day. Everyone around knows that I do my job seriously. I passed out after eating a rice cake last night. Apparently, it was laced with knockout drugs. What? It wasn't me. I didn't do that. Don't say weird things. I have nothing against Mr. Lowe and never ever met you before. Why would I do that? Did the rice cakes you delivered to Low Pace ever pass through the hands of someone else? Impossible. If something is handed to me, there's no way I'd give it to someone else. But I heard he loves rice cakes. He never turned them down. Maybe it was a gift from a reader? You know of anyone who gifted him rice cakes? Not a clue. How about you let me go and ask Merchant Bao? Everyone around knows that, no, thank you. Grudge against Lo Pei. Yang had you that once had a grudge with Lo Pei, is that true? No way. How could I ever have the guts to hold a grudge against Mr. Lowe? Lo Pei's noticed you stealing his money and you were beaten at the court for it. Am I wrong? That was a misunderstanding. How could that even count as a grudge? I saw silver coins on the floor, so I wanted to pick them up and return them to him. I saw in the past. If Mr. Shane hadn't reminded me, I would have forgotten about it already. That was only half a month ago. You're forgetting so soon. Could it be that you felt wrong by Mr. Lowe and decided to kill him out of vengeance? That's wrongful accusation. I don't even have the guts to kill a chicken, let alone person. When you arrived on the scene this morning, were there any other people around? No, no one, but Velocia and Wang arrived pretty much right after. I've already told you everything about my morning detail. Do you need me to repeat myself? No, thanks. Now the officer has beef with the dead guy. No, this is leading to another direction, I'm thinking. But this guy's scared to death when he's talk about stuff. When we are investigating him. I'm leaning towards Officer Ma now. Does he read his novel, right? Like the murder in the confined room? Look, Chung, there are 2 free-range chickens here. Sure, 2 chickens. Do you think they are involved in this case? I heard that free-range chickens in this area have delicious meat because they walk so much. True. Okay, let's check. Maybe Yang did kill him out of revenge. Officer Ma has been quite aggressive. It seems he is eager to identify me as the murderer. According to Yang Officer Ma once had a serious dispute with low pay. Would this constitute a reason for murder? I need to confirm this issue with Officer Ma. Yes, we need to confirm. Cannot use. Who goes there? Who gave the nerve to break in?
张知县，马捕头。
Chang.
这位是阿福，是我的助手。希望2位
能让你查案已经是破例了，就弄来个什么助手，简直是得寸进尺。
阿福擅长痕迹比对和一些机关技巧，一定会对查案有帮助。
嘿嘿，那叫格致学。
马捕头，用人不疑嘛。既然已经让沈先生查案了，就按他的习惯来吧。
多谢知县大人。
哼，要是查不出真相，再加一条。
feel like it's that guy. Obstruction of official duties. According to the new criminal code of the Qing dynasty, specific stipulations on the obstruction of official duties are any person who commits atrocities or coercion when an official is performing their duties shall be sentenced to a set term of imprisonment within the 4th degree, serve detention, or pay a fine of 300 yuan or less. The same applies to those who commit atrocities or coercion or use deception to influence officials to impose or remove certain sanction or resign. Okay, interesting. You're all over the place. You're not messing with the crime scenes, are you? Rest assured, Officer Ma, I am a professional in that aspect. In order to find the truth, I would like Officer Ma to answer a few of my questions. Go on then, ask away. Officer Ma, I heard that you once had a dispute with Lopez, could you? The audacity, how dare you suspect me? I have yet to confirm a suspect now. I also believe that Officer Ma has nothing to hide. I bet you heard this rumor from Yang didn't you? Mr. Lowe enjoyed drinking with me and talking about my past cases, you know, for source material. But Master Lowe is always listening to me. He rarely talks by himself, so I got to asking. Only then did I know how hard it was to write stuff and what he had to deal with from his fam. I was drunk and riled up, drawing out of my sword to ask the gods why they make Master Lo suffer. He was born to put all of this talent to writing books. Yangtze saw us when he came to deliver something, but I didn't know he would do me dirty like that. Me? Have a fight with Master Lo? A loony? Go on then. Ask away. Keep reading same stuff. Alright, I'm drinking milk tea. Officer tried to make a light of the situation during our discussion. However, my intuition tells me that his connection with Lope is not as simple as he depicts. I don't think so either. Can you open the wardrobe, please? What you doing touching that wardrobe for, you punk? I thought I told you not to mess with the crime scene. Officer Ma, this wardrobe is one of the few remaining blind spots. If this leads to an error in the investigation, surely no one would want to see that outcome. Of course, due diligence is crucial to this case. You better be careful when you're opening that. Don't worry, Mr. Officer. I am an expert on locks. What? Huh? Wait, what? Wait, do we have to do it fast? Okay, that's wrong. Oh, cause you do it like that. Okay. Makes sense. Haha, I did it! Look, Chung, it looks like someone hid inside this wardrobe before. Oh, yeah. Partition board removed. Clothes pile, enough space for one to hide. Could it be that the murderer once hid inside this wardrobe? There's no rush to jump to conclusions. Let us first examine the scene carefully. Oh, I don't remember. See, when he visited him last night, the night before, I didn't remember if there was a lock on the wardrobe because I remember looking at it. These are all clean clothes that are now piled up on one side. These clothes are compressed. The board couldn't compress clothes alone. These are all clean clothes. Okay, same thing. Board. Look, the partition board should have been laid horizontally on the wooden frames. True. The color on the sides of the wooden frames are old, yet the color on top seems new. It is very likely that this partition board was removed recently. Chung, there's a strip of clothes over there. Could this be a clue? Get out for further examination. Alright. Chung, it's a bunch of strip clothes. It was probably used as a ribbon to tie up cubes. This ribbon is dirty in the middle. It seems to be smudged with dust. It's cute. Has traces of biting, so the ribbon most likely was removed from here. Or would someone remove the ribbon from a bundle of cubes and stuff it inside the clothes? Indeed, it is quite peculiar. We need to record the situation. Okay. Chung, what is that black spot? A wood chip. All the clothes are clean. I guess a piece broke out from the partition board and landed there. No, the color and texture of this wood chip differs from that of the partition board. It is. I'm knowledgeable in the wood. Let me take a look. It is really is different. Let me smell it as well. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Without a doubt, it's not the same material as the partition board. Explain your deduction. Camphor wood wardrobes can repel insects and leaves a lasting fragrance on clothes stored within. However, this chip has no fragrance. It's brownish and hard. It seems more like pine wood. Why would a pine wood chip appear in a wardrobe made of camphor wood? Worth noting. We need to keep an eye out for objects made from pine wood in this house. Understood. Seems quite odd. Chung, have you noticed something unusual? Look closely at the bottom of the wardrobe. The left side with clothes have collected dust. Yet the empty space to the right is unusually clean, as it has just been wiped. And it seemed like someone cleaned this place. Man. Damn it, so many clues. What the hell? Chung, why is it wood chip worth investigating? How is it connected to this case? Is it common for something dirty to stick onto clothes? Wood chip appears between two piles of clean clothes, so it is made of a different wood. That's the reason why I'm so interested. Its relevance to the case depends on where it came from. Perhaps the wood chip came from this place? Find clues. Why would they remove the ribbon from the queue, then stuff it in the clothes pile? This ribbon is dirty in the middle. It must have been used in some way to leave such a smudge. Chung, do you think the murderer took the ribbon to bind you or Lope? That's a reasonable guess. However, there are no rope marks present on both Lopez and me. Oh, I see. And again, this ribbon, it can't help but feel like I have been seen it before. Where was it? I remember now. When I arrived last night, I saw a clothes strip hanging from the ceiling. Ooh, that's how you get out. But could it be that Lopez was strangled to death before he was stabbed? No. Then there would be a strangulation marks around his corpse necks. The relevance of this wood chip depends where it came from. Perhaps the wood chip came from this place. Find clue. I need to find clues. See. Any more clue? Looking for the top. Alright. Okay, let's go outside real quick. See if we can find anything else. I don't think we can. Anything else? Can you talk to this guy? One more question. Wood cheap here? Okay, enter. The wood chip is from this. Chung, this wood chip fell from the door latch. Oh, but wait a minute. He kicked it with one kick, it broke. But then, why would Lo Shen Wang wasn't able to open the door? It's probably that he's faking it. Now it's in another direction. The hell, man? The material and texture is a perfect match with the door latch fracture. Well done, this may just be the key to unfold the truth, but very strange, how could a wood chip from the fracture of a door latch appear in wardrobe? As the case gradually becomes clearer, the answer will come to light. Anything else?
沈先生，你已经里里外外，要是推不出来，
推理？现在，先生怎么办？
院子里能调查的地方，即便真相尚未完全明朗。
Yep.
张大人，我想我们可以聊一聊这个案子了。
既然如此，你
Deduction.
死者被发现的时候，这个房间处于密闭的状态，墙上的窗户不能进出，唯一的出入口是屋门。当屋门被再次打开时，屋内只有我和死者2人。在这种情况下，所有人，甚至包括我自己，都会本能地认为，凶手就是还在屋内的人，我。这一来，我们便都忽略了。
哼，你倒说说看。
当然是衣柜啦！衣柜里的种种痕迹都表明，不久前里面藏过人。
屋内还藏有一个人。
嗯，
沈先生，藏身于衣柜之中的人，便是凶手吗？
I think that's correct.
的确如。
先生是说，凶手先躲在柜子里，溜出来杀害罗佩。
哦，
似乎与记忆中。
哼，小子，
昨晚我到的时候，这个柜子就处于从外面
Oh
锁住的
yeah, I
状态。
don't remember this part. Locked.
如果藏在里面的人是凶手，
不过，如果藏身其中的，
昨晚到达罗佩家后，是我自己从屋内挂上，理论上
Right.
在那以后，就不太可能再有外人进入现场。床下堆满了书，衣柜上了锁。
Ooh, books piled up.
当时，而且有近期藏人的痕迹。血迹分析表明，案发时除了我和罗佩，还有第。如果昨晚藏于柜子中的人不是凶手，那就只可能是这个人了。
Moment of truth. I'm thinking this guy. Cause of the latch. Right? How can this guy kick just one kick and open that door? But then there's a wood chip in the wardrobe. It must be this guy is the one to come first, pretending that the door was locked, and he kicked the door.
藏在柜子里的人，就是罗世文。
你胡说！我藏在叔叔的衣柜里干什么？
Yeah. Oh.
对呀、先生，罗世文为什么要藏在？
这个，稍等一下，
Oh shit.
容我再想想。
沈先生，请再考虑。
如果昨晚藏于柜子中的人不是凶手，那就只可能是这个人了。
Wait, what? So I'm wrong. God damn it. Hold on. Cannot be him. I don't think it's gonna be him. But it most likely be him, because if it's not him, then it's this guy.
藏在柜
Don't
子
tell
里
me
的
it's this guy, man.
就是杨二，
他为什么要藏在柜？
自然是想
本补可不觉得杨二与罗翁有
这个
先生，
没，
No.
这是推理过程中的。
沈先生，
Got
再胡
three
言乱
more.
语。
容我，
Shit.
如果昨晚藏于柜子中的人，
Okay, I think it's him. Finally, it's him. Most likely, it's him. We see him fight. Yeah, I thought it was him, and then that clue just led me to him. God damn it.
大人，这个人信口开河，胡言乱语。依我看，还是先……
沈先生，本官对你已经相当，本官
What? No. Okay. It has to be him.
如果昨晚藏于柜子中的人，
Has to be him. He cannot kill himself. I mean, he could. But why would you be in the wardrobe? God damn it. That's...
这个人信口开河，胡言乱语，就是在……
Okay, so shit. We cannot choose that guy. So it's not. God damn it. Okay. Last chance.
如果昨晚藏于柜子中的
Suicide.
人不是凶手，
He killed himself.
如果柜子藏的不是凶手的话，那就只能是罗佩了。
一派胡言！罗翁为什么要躲进自己家的衣柜里？躲猫猫吗？
那是仅存的可能性了。谢洛克曾说过，当你排除掉一切不可能之，
沈先生，罗佩藏进柜子中的理由是？
罗佩是一个有怪癖的人，会为了写书而做出奇怪的事。
Makes sense.
合理。罗翁为了创作，能做出任……
这么说的话，衣柜内的情况与本案无……
倒也不是。让我再演绎一下。
你
不，他，而是被人藏进去的。
By someone that oh, it was hid inside.
先生，如果昨晚藏在柜子里的人是罗佩，那你见到的人又是？
是啊，你不是刚刚还说？
我想，昨天晚上我在这间屋子里见到的人，而是凶手。我昨晚到达罗佩家时，屋内灯火尚明。但我敲了很久的门，才有人回应。在开门之前，对方还特地确认我们是否见过。
既然你昨夜见到的不是罗佩本人，早上
昨夜见面时，他压低帽檐，戴假胡子，又有意背对着我，加之光线昏暗。
Okay, man. I just want to admit I suck at this game. God damn it. Oh. Last night he wore a hat and mustache, had his back towards me, and the lights were dim.
而那时，真正的罗佩应该已经吃下带蒙汗药的糕点，被凶手挪进柜中了。
That's true. He already ate them. That's why he was sleeping in that wardrobe.
你刚说的这个嘛，马捕头，
都是些猜测罢了。你可有证据能证明藏在柜子里的人就是罗翁？
你是说，这本官怎么看不出来？
Oh, wrong item.
这个，我记得柜子是樟木制成的，我应该能出示更。
I chose the
你可
wrong
有
one.
证据能证？
With this.
你是说，这项证据能证明昨晚罗佩待在柜子里？本官怎么看？
这个，
What?
我记得柜子，我应该。
你可有证据能证明藏在柜子里的人就是？
Is this? Come on, man.
你是说，这项证据能证本官？
这个，我记得柜子，我
Dude, I'm on the
你
last
可有
one.
证据能证明？
I'm on the last one. Yeah, I got a smell of that. I got all the evidence.
这是先生对尸体进行初步。
首先，罗佩的头发上能闻到轻微的樟木。
此话怎？
这个柜子是樟木所制，有香味，可驱虫。
罗佩的衣服染香，头发却不该染香。
罗佩在衣柜里待过，并且他的头。
你不要忘了，罗翁平时是戴帽，那也可能是帽子上的香味。
不，这顶帽子上没有香味，因为经常穿的外。
谁？本官很想知。
大人请看，死者领口有一些白色的糯，说明他和我一样，吃下了带有蒙汗药的潮膏。死者被人连刺3刀而亡，身上却没有抵抗伤，也。死者贴着假胡子，却有些不牢，明显是被人摘下来又贴回去的。这些细节，都印证了我刚刚的。昨天晚上，我见到的罗。
什么人胆敢假扮成？
沈先生这番分析有一定道理，不过，直到马捕头破。
对呀，凶手是怎么走？大门是唯一的出口，而门栓只能从屋内上。
二位请看，这便是破解。
I think it's this. Yep, has to be the quilt.
先生，凶手一定是通过这根布带从屋外将门栓。
阿福，这根布带，如果凶手用的是这个，
也是。我还想起来，那个门的门框上栓上。
你们两个，
容我。
What?
二位请看，这便是破。
Oh my god, it's not that. Has to be this chip.
这是
对，
这我就拆柜板的时候掉落一些木茬在柜子里。
不，首先，木茬并不是落在柜板上，而是出现在一。
Right?
更重要的是，柜子内的板材是防腐的樟木。阿福仔细比较过它的材质和纹理，反而跟门栓断裂处。换句话说，这是门栓断裂时崩出的木茬。在马捕头破门而入时，衣柜明明上着锁，刚刚才被阿，这是极不正常的。
这可奇怪了，为什么木茬会出现在衣柜里？
是什么理由导致木茬出现在衣柜里？不过，这个问重要的是，木茬进入衣柜的时间。
沈先生，不要卖关子了，快告诉本官。
很简单，木茬会出现在衣柜中，说明它从门栓上崩裂的时间
But the
比衣柜
wardrobe
上锁的
was
时间要早。
locked.
也就是说，
Means that when the door.
门栓断的时候，衣柜的门还开着。
Ooh.
先生，
Yeah.
我们所知的
Makes
最近的衣柜
sense.
门还开着的时间，应该是在你醒来之前吧？
Yes.
没错，
这不就
说明在马捕头踹开门之前，屋门上的门栓就已经断了。
Yes.
换句话说，
I know that.
这根本不是什么密室。
I know that. But why can we not say it's this guy? Right? Because he'd be pretending to open the door, but the door is not locked. Why? We can probably because we don't have enough evidence, so they want us to, you know, do the deduction, right? Makes total sense.
不愧是先生啊！
我说呢，那个门怎么一脚就踹开了？当时还以为是房子的木头老化了。
凡有接触，凶手自以为杀人嫁祸计划天衣无缝，而这颗小小的木茬，不仅暴露了他的，更让我顺藤摸瓜，推出了杀死罗佩的凶手就是。
See? Oh. Okay. It's him. So I was right in the first place. It's this fucker, man. No other way.
本案的凶手正是你，罗世文。
罗世文。
你胡说！我怎么可能？仙老爷，你这个嘛，
我们刚分析过，门栓不是在撞门时被弄断的，而屋子呈现的所谓密闭状态，不过是凶手制造的假象。在整个过程中，他看似是在敲门，直到马捕头出现并上前踹门，凶手在马捕头踹门的瞬间，这样就能先入为主，让大家相信屋门已反锁，进而误判整个案件。
Right.
你们都被他的演技欺骗了。
好啊，你这
不是我。
罗世文，我必须告诉你，你的手法只是一个自以为很巧妙的诡计，因为它有一个软肋，足以致命。
是。
整个诡计想要成功，你必须，我据此反推便能确定，罗世文，你就是凶手。
You are the murderer.
你胡说！罗世文，事到如今，他血口喷人，人心险恶，恶意重伤，伤天害理。
Probably from the girl. Oh, he likes that girl. The other guy, this guy likes that girl. The girl that left at the night that he came.
我也必须要说点，沈先生，你编了一个故事，又讲了一堆歪理。可是，你看见它发生了吗？依我看，你才是欺骗大家的那个人。
你的这些说法，又有什么凭据？
Who?
哼，一个很简单的道理，
他找得很准，留给我的调查时间太短了。
罗佩是我的亲叔叔呀，我怎么？更关键的问题在于，咱俩这是第一次。
没错，此前你我素不相识。
Oh, but what if you take his mustache, put it on him? He look just like Opay.
既然素不相识，我何苦要通过杀害亲叔叔来现？既然素不相识，我当然不可能知道你做。
我撞破你行凶，怕是个巧合。
巧合？你不是说一切都是我设计好的诡？沈先生，
的确如此。
既然你俩不认识，罗
先生，情况对我们……
沈先生，
不会的。
推理，证据呢？你们有吗？
这个嘛，沈先生，如果没有证据的话，
早就听说自诩侦探的人中，
沈先生，
目前还没有。
那就只能把你们都抓。
可恶，都推理到这一步了。
先生，你在努力想，你不是说过吗？你对你的记忆宫殿能告发罗世文的证据，一定还存在于这个房间之中。
Yep, must be you in this room.
凡有接触，必留痕迹。证据不是不存在，以本物之相，及本事之相。桌上到底缺少了什么东西呢？
The heck, man. Two. Yeah, the ink. The manuscript, right?
桌上到底缺少了什么东西呢？
Maybe it's. I think it's this.
会是笔歌吗？不，笔歌是可有可无的。桌上的砚台也可以当。
大人，我先把人。
No.
沈先生，一起。
What? Give me a chance.
桌上
Come on.
到底缺少了什么东西呢？
Inkwell. I'm thinking it's handwritten manuscript.
书桌上缺少的东西，
Yes,
砚
there's
台
no
上
way
的
it could
素
be
墨还没
found.
有完全凝结，毛笔上的墨也未干，说明昨晚有人在书桌前，可能是罗佩，也可能是假扮成。不管是谁，现场都应该留下那些书稿。这件事，调查这张书桌的时候，总有一种味，那将是潜藏在我记忆中的。想起来了，初次醒时，我曾见到过桌上摆着书稿，
Oh,
这是调查书桌时
what the?
那种异样感的
I
源
didn't
头，
even see it.
说明书稿是我醒来之后被拿走的。
Okay.
有人在调查过程中藏，是谁？可能性最大的，当然是凶手了。
其他的可能，其他的可能性出现的概率有多高？
非常低。现场除凶手之外，没人有动力藏匿线索。
我们对这些低概率事件的态度是，
暂不列入假设。我现在很忙，
我在帮你梳理案情呢，大侦探。
Ah, 侦探。
假设凶手在调查过程中藏匿了书稿里，到底作案动机，关键可能性太多了。
你更应该问的问题是，为什么白天冒着风险也要拿走的东西，当天晚上却没有拿走？ 虽然有些难以置信，再次进入现场后，本案是蓄谋杀人，凶手又是个心思缜密的人，现场也是经他处理过，什么样的事，会被他遗忘呢？真的每件事情都在是的，有件事，凶手计划之外的事情是。
Probably my arrival.
连罗世文自己都说，他不可能。但不管他是怎么说的，他事实上设计了我成为这个杀人计划的一部分。那如果你没有出现呢？
Yeah, would have another plan. Sure. They still commit the murder.
显然，凶手还有另一个杀人计划。凶手没料到我会中途到访，并得知我与罗佩素未谋面后，他临时改变计划，假扮罗佩引我进屋。
Yep.
那凶手原本的计划是？
Not a robbery, but it's staging his suicide because of the cute. So you know, you can tie it on the ceiling and then suicide, right?
如果我没有出现，这间密室，很显然，凶手原本的计划
Yep,
是让罗佩在
himself.
密室中。若原计划是伪造自杀。 消失的书稿中就有可能藏有。
I don't get this. Suicide note?
我知道了，现场必然会有一份遗书。
沈先生，你再磨磨蹭蹭赖着不走，本捕可就要动粗了。
且。 张知县、马捕头，我已经知晓凶手的全部轨。我，沈仲平。
大人，不必再听他妖言惑众。
He's holding it. He's holding the note in his book here.
看你如此在意，沈先生，请说。
我与罗世文素不相识，却能成为他密室杀人轨迹中的核心。 罗世文临时改变了计划，而他原本的计划是伪造。
原计划是伪造自。
根据我的推理，凶手在离开现场时，不是。
哦，还有这种事？
沈先生，
Yep.
都到这个时候了。 孩子，你要是有什么遗书，就拿出来。
若伪造遗书一事为真，本捕
马捕头，
你说，
我初醒来时，曾见到书桌上铺着一张纸。
你这一说，好像
Yeah,
还
I
真
think
是。
it was.
不过，又好像记不太清。
马捕头曾反复强调，绝不允许任何人破坏现场。然而在调查时， 凶手就是在您的眼皮子底下。我们一起再搜查一次房间，只要找到遗书，就能证明我的观点。
哼，沈先，你编故事的能力，真是比我们这些写小。
沈先生，今日你的分析虽然听着都挺有道理，本官断案。
张大人明察秋毫。
你既然主张屋内有伪，本官再给你最后一次机会指出。
县老爷，其实1次机会和2次机会的差别也不大。
在最后给一次机会。
感谢张知县成全。
It's in his book.
那么就。
先生，咱们只有一次机。
到了这个时候，
I strongly feel it. He's been holding it in his hand.
遗书就藏在这个。
是。
Can it be right for once? Yeah, it is. He's been protecting it.
当然是藏在你身上了。
你，
我和马捕头曾分别搜索过屋子内外，那封伪造的遗书。
常大人，
Yeah, it is
这
his
只
book
是想
is
在没有
on
明
him.
确证据的情况，我可是癸卯年的秀才。
这个嘛，
如果要我说的更清楚一些，
Not that his body is in the book.
那种东西，
看你的表情，桌上遗失的书稿，
Yep.
伪造的遗书一定也藏在里面。
不是的。
马捕头，把那
罗世文，你给我站好了，别动，把手中的书交给本捕。
你别过来！
小子，不许识书！
住手啊！
Oh my god.
大人，你看，这里面还真夹着一张纸。
我曾与死亡签契，静候他的到来。今夜，烦请侄儿世文处理我身后之事，一切从简即可。沈先生料事如神，还真是一张遗书。
罗世文，你这忘恩负义的小子！罗翁对你也算关爱有加，你怎么对得起他？今天非要拿你这小子的脑瓜子磨走！
你胡说！
罗世文，这么说
Damn,
你是
I don't know
承
what
认
to
自己
say.
杀害罗佩了？
污蔑！
罗世文，无论你和罗佩之间有何恩怨，都不该动杀人之心，更不该构陷无辜。
沈先生，不知能否为本官梳理？
秉正大人，罗世文最开
Using
始的
this
计划
so he
其
can
实是
kill
迷晕罗
himself.
佩，用衣柜中的那卷布袋，然后利用门
Make
栓
it
诡
look like he
计
killed himself.
制造他在密闭的房间内上吊自杀的假。不料，在他行凶的过程中，我
因此，他不得不改变计划，把先生嫁祸。
在我晕倒后，罗世文从柜子中将昏睡的罗佩抬出并杀害，又将凶器塞入我的手中，然后按原计划弄断门栓，伪造密室，却不知天网恢恢，疏而不漏。在现实中杀人，跟在小说中想象作案。死者胸口被刺后流了很多血，完成布置所花费的时间也比他预计的要长。他忙中出乱，留下了许多漏洞。
Yep.
漏洞。
在弄断门栓时，他没注意到绷进袖口的木茬。
Oh.
他没有时间还原布袋、整理衣柜，只能将那卷布袋塞入。
Okay, so
不
his
料
bell
却把袖口的
off
木茬
of
留
his
在了上锁的衣柜里。
sleeves, yeah.
最致命的，当然是他竟然忘了把遗书带走。
Yep.
为此，他拿走了桌上的书稿。我说的没错吧？罗氏，你就是杀。
不，你们根本怎么会？
He fainted.
这小子居然……
沈先生，此案峰回路转，你的表现令我印象深刻。不仅在短时间内洗清了自己的冤屈，
了不起！
不过，
大人请讲。
我刚比较了遗书上的字迹与罗佩手稿，罗世文尚未承认罪行，杀人。
如果想要此案成为铁案，还需要找到更多的证据。
哦，对对对，不知沈先，
罗世文假扮罗佩时，穿着他的风衣外套，应该是在罗世文第一次离开现场时被他带走。
哦，
我猜，罗世文是。还有带蒙汗药的巢膏，也在布置完现场后，留给他处理的时间有限。这些东西，
这个嘛，
如果发现罗世文藏匿了血衣，此案必然是铁案了。我这就派人搜。
今天委屈沈先生了。
Damn. Expected misfortune.